YouTube, what's up, man? It's your boy J Matt. Welcome back to the channel. This is gonna be a specific video for everybody out there that's interested in Amazon.
Straight over. Smokehouse beats.
Again, I am a new seller, and I feel like the best way for anybody to really get a grasp on what's going on and like the journey is to actually like follow it from the beginning to the end if possible. And then, you know what I'm saying, kind of take what you see, somehow merge that into whatever it is your philosophy is as you approach your own Amazon business. So I honestly just got back from picking up one of my items that I found at a local store. For the first time, I listed it maybe 3 days ago. When I went to buy it, one of the listings had one seller, the other listing had two sellers. And I noticed that the one seller on the one listing went away. I mean, he sold out. So I'm like, oh, this might be one of those good ones. The rank was really low. So I'm like, let's go for it. So I listed it at FBM. The next day, I sold out of what I bought on both. So that told me, all right, well, this is something I can go back and get on a regular basis because this place has this in stock on all the time. And I just found out I'm able to order cases. Boom, there you go. That's called retail arbitrage. You go to the store, you find an item. It could be on sale, it could be clearance, it could be regular price. If it's selling for more money on Amazon and you can sell it consistently, then I guess that's what you call something that you can replenish, or replenishable. Now, I say all this to say, I listen to a podcast on YouTube that I found because I'm a geek, I'm a nerd. When I'm interested in something and I want to like take it to the max that I can personally do, I dive really deep into it. I get all the research and knowledge that I can. So I've been listening to this podcast that I found on YouTube, and they primarily teach the replens business, which is dope because that's something that I have recently added to my repertoire. Like I said, I've only been selling since March. But this particular podcast, I don't want to say they're against it, but they speak very strong language about their way of selling on Amazon, which is the replenishable model that I just basically explained. They like are against the private label model. And that's what I want to talk about. That's how I actually started. So they don't really think that starting out private label is a good move for new Amazon sellers. And I'm like, every time I listen to it, I'm like, that's me though. Like I started out as a new Amazon seller on the private label side because of the goal that I had coming into it. And that's what I feel like needs to be distinguished more on YouTube is what is your goal going into it. If you have a goal that is very well thought out, you know what you want to, what your end result is going to be, or you want it to be, then there is no wrong way to go about selling on Amazon. So I just wanted to like explain that to you guys. I started out private label. It is risky. It's definitely more risk involved, but again, it's your goal. My goal is to own a brand and make my brand become a household name. I want to be able to sell my branded products not only on Amazon but Walmart, and maybe have them sold in box stores like Target. So that's actually my goal. So going into private label and knowing that, I'm going to go all in because that's my ultimate goal, is to have my own branded products. So with that, I did a lot of research and I spent money and time trying to figure out the best way for me to maneuver in that private label field while getting all the education and knowledge that I could as well. While that's how I started, I also wish that I would have known about the OA and the RA model while I was waiting on my private label product to get produced. Because I had my account open for almost a year and I could have been doing RA and OA for that entire year, not only getting experience, but building up that capital in my account so that I could avoid the situation I'm in now where I don't have enough money to order my next round of supply because I got a good problem. I sold out. So I sold out. That means I made a good decision in my product. My product sells consistently and it's a high demand and it's not seasonal. It sells all year round. So I found a winning product. The bad thing is I sold out, which is something that you don't really want to do. But to kind of like keep my rank not from falling into the millions, I kept one of my PPC campaigns active and going. That's kind of like a little hack that I found. But anyway, we'll talk about that a little bit more in some more videos. If y'all actually like this content, y'all gotta let me know. Had I known about these other ways to make money on Amazon prior to getting introduced to the private label method first, I am in agreement that I would have been ahead of the ball. I would have been ahead of the curve a little bit more, and I would have had some money built up into my bank account, some equity already built up, where I would have had some cash on hand for my next round of orders from my private label product, which is where I get the majority of my money anyway. Now for me, it's really exciting because now I'm merging all three into my business in a very short time. Like within 3 months, I've got all these things going, and it's giving me a lot of like confidence and a lot of encouragement of what the future can bring, because there's really no limit as to the revenue I can bring in. Is because of the private label method that I have attached to it. I can just rinse and repeat my product over and over and over again and slowly start to introduce other products to my brand name and eventually have a nice catalog of products under my brand name that I own. Again, that also sets me up in a position where I can actually sell my business at some point. So there are advantages to all methods of doing it. I didn't even speak about online. It's the same as retail arbitrage. Instead of you're not going in the stores, you're just shopping online. I like that much better because the cash back that you get. So you get cash back on your credit card, which you can in stores as well, but you also can get cash back through sites like Rakuten. That's what I use primarily, is Rakuten. So you could get like cash back twice. Any money off of an item that reduces that unit cost is going to increase your ROI. And that's all it's about. It's about making money. The more money you can make, the better. So if you could stack coupons online, if you could stack coupons in store and further reduce that unit price, the better off. So it's a matter of your preference. And again, like I said, when I started this video, it's going into it knowing what your goal is. And I would suggest trying multiple different strategies if your goal is to be a permanent seller on this platform and actually grow a real business. If you're just trying it out, I don't really have any suggestions for you at all, because I don't really talk to people that want to try stuff. I talk to people that's about doing stuff. Like, let's not try it, let's do it. Some people might be like, oh, that's kind of like contradictory because you try to sell different products on Amazon. Yes, but that's out of a commitment. So if this product that I'm trying out to see how fast it sells, how often it sells, what my return is, or if I'm trying to figure out what's more profitable, FBM versus FBA, I'm gonna try it out and I'm gonna learn, because it's gonna help me on the next product. Or if it works, now I can go ahead and just order more of what I've already vetted to be a good product to sell. I know it seemed like a lot, but I could go on a lot more about it, but I'm gonna leave it right there for y'all. So I wanna let y'all know all methods of selling on Amazon, whether it be FBA, FBM, whether it's OA, RA, private label, even wholesale, I didn't even talk about because I don't plan on getting into wholesale because I have my own private label product and my margins are gonna be way better. And it just makes more sense to take whatever money that I would purchase an order from another private label business, just put that into my own private label. It just makes more sense that way. But anyway, appreciate y'all watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe if you're messing with this content. Let me know, man. There's more of it, man. I'm just getting started. It's the J Matt Show.
over. Smokehouse beats.